If you grew up in America during the 1960s, chances are there was a little red radio flyer wagon waiting outside your home. Many mornings begin with reaching for that familiar black handle before anything else. Maybe you pulled your little brother or sister through the neighborhood in one just like this. And sometimes the family dog became the wagon's favorite passenger. Back then, the smallest hill felt like the biggest adventure. That familiar rattling sound of the wheels, you can probably still hear it today. Some days it carried toys, other days it carried an entire day's adventure. Sometimes just sitting inside was enough. Your imagination did the rest. When a wheel became loose, Dad usually fixed it instead of replacing the wagon. No matter the season, that little wagon always found a new purpose. Sometimes it carried apples, sometimes flowers, and sometimes a child's greatest treasures. Even after a long day of play, the wagon quietly waited for the next adventure. Maybe you even watched it yourself because it felt like it truly belonged to you. By sunset, the wagon sat quietly, carrying a whole day's worth of childhood memories. Today, when many Americans see an old radio flyer wagon, they don't just see red paint, they see an entire childhood. If you grew up during the 1960s, chances are this little red viewmaster was part your childhood too. The moment you lifted it your eyes, it felt like another world was about to open. And then came that unforgettable little click. With every click, it felt like you had traveled somewhere new. Every reel held another adventure waiting to be discovered. The hardest part was always waiting for your turn. Even changing the reel felt like part of the adventure. Every child wanted the next person to see exactly what they had just discovered. On rainy afternoons, this little viewmaster turned an ordinary day into an adventure. Sometimes, Dad would hand you a reel and say, "You have to see this one." Before long, those little reels become a collection of memories. Sometimes, that little viewmaster felt more exciting than the whole world around you. Every little scratch told the story of a childhood well lived. Today, if you find one in an old box, the memories come back before the pictures do. Kids today have screens everywhere. But for us, that little viewmaster was our very first magical window to the world. If you went to school in the 1960s, your lunchbox was probably the most exciting part of every morning. When mom snapped that lunchbox shut, it felt like she had packed a little piece of home inside. At the bus stop, nobody noticed your shoes first. They noticed your lunchbox. Every lunchbox seemed to say something about the kid who carried it. Then came lunchtime, the moment every kid had been waiting for. Opening that thermos was always a mix of excitement and a little bit of suspense. Every dent and scratch told the story of another school day. If you grew up in the 1960s, one of your favorite toys may have also been the simplest one. There was something unforgettable about holding it for the very first time. Watching it walk down the stairs almost made it seem alive. Every step it made felt like a tiny victory. Sometimes happiness came from nothing more than a simple spring. Every staircase became another chance to see if it would work. When it became tangled, fixing it became part of the fun. Every child found their own way to play with it. Sometimes just watching those coils move was enough. Sometimes even dad became a kid again. Thanks to Slinky.